Hello, my name is Rochelle, and today I will be talking about Hawaii Volcanoes and Haleakea National Parks. Hawaii Volcanoes and Haleakea are part of the Hawaiian Emperor Seamount Island chain, which was formed by a trail of colossal volcanic eruptions that have been constantly built and eroded over the course of millions of years. These two photos were taken from peakadvisor.com and terragalleria.com. The lands within Hawaii's national parks are deeply connected to Native Hawaiian culture and their history. Many Native Hawaiians regard the volcanoes as home to the volcanic deity Pelehonu'amea, shown on the left. She is believed to reside in Halemaumau crater. Similarly, the Haleakala crater is described in folklore to be the home of the grandmother of the demigod Maui, shown on the right, who, according to legend, helped capture the sun to slow its journey and lengthen the day. Additionally, the name Haleakala itself means House of the Sun, a name given by the early Hawaiian people. Haleakala and Hawaii volcanoes were originally established together as part of Hawaii National Park on August 1st, 1916. The two areas were later separated, with Haleakala being renamed as a national park on September 13th, 1960, and Hawaii Volcanoes National Park on September 22nd, 1961. Their establishment intended to protect, study, and provide access to the dynamic landscapes of Kilauea and Mauna Loa. In 1980, both parks were recognized as biosphere reserves, and Hawaii Volcanoes earned further distinction as a World Heritage Site in 1987. Since then, they have been a hotspot for tourism, pun intended, as well as hubs for scientific research. Haleakala is a massive shield volcano that makes up more than 75% of the island of Maui. Shield volcanoes are built by a gradual accumulation of many thin layers of fluid, low-viscosity lava. 2 million years ago, Haleakala began forming from the ocean floor, taking approximately 600,000 years to build its shield shape. At present, only 5% of the volcano is above sea level. The volcanic rocks visible at Haleakala were produced during three main phases of volcanic activity: the Hanumanu phase, the Kula phase, and the Hana phase, which is potentially still active. Evidence also suggests that Haleakala experienced Pleistocene glaciation with as many as 10 glacial advances. To understand the origin of Hawaii's volcanoes, we will have to take a large step back and look at the entire Hawaiian archipelago, a mostly submerged volcanic mountain range known as the Hawaiian Emperor Seamount chain. Unlike most of the world's volcanoes, which typically form at plate boundaries, the Hawaiian volcanoes are formed from hotspot volcanism, a persistent jet of superheated molten rock rising from hundreds or thousands of kilometers deep within the Earth's mantle. To help visualize, imagine a blowtorch in the mantle is punching through the crust above it, burning through the plate. So why is there a chain of volcanoes rather than one large volcano? Well, the Pacific plate is constantly moving northwest, sliding over the stationary hotspot at a rate of 7 to 10 centimeters a year, forming a new volcano as the plate moves the island away from the hotspot. Then, the volcano becomes dormant or extinct. Kilauea, considered the world's most active volcano, is also the youngest on the Big Island. Mauna Loa, by contrast, is the largest shield volcano on the planet, covering 51% of the Big Island of Hawaii. This photo on the right illustrates my point. Don't be fooled, it may not look like the largest volcano in the world, but measured from its true base on the ocean floor, it is over 30,000 feet tall, making it even taller than Everest. Southeast of the Big Island, a new submarine volcano called Loihi is currently forming and is expected to become the next Hawaiian island in the next 10 to 100,000 years. All of these volcanoes are shield volcanoes, which produces basaltic magma very low in silica. This magma has very low viscosity, meaning that it is very fluid and very runny. It flows easily, spreads over vast distances before cooling and solidifying. Additionally, the islands are home to endemic species found nowhere else that unfortunately face immediate threats from invasive plants and animals such as feral cats, pigs, rats, and mongoose, which stress habitats and cause a biological toll. Between 1984 and 1988, bird fossils from the Pleistocene epoch to recent times were discovered in 2 of the 24 known lava tubes within Haleakala National Park, similar to the image on the right. Additionally, fossils were found in sinkholes and dunes within the park. These are important discoveries because they expand the knowledge of endemic terrestrial bird species found within the region. Now, Hawaii may be picturesque, but it is considered a geologically violent place. A notable threat is volcanism. Kilauea's 2018 eruption and the collapse of its summit caused widespread destruction on the East Rift Zone and was followed by thousands of earthquakes, even a 6.9 earthquake, which caused 5 meters of fault slip. On Mauna Loa, an eruption occurred in June of 1950, which had a lava discharge rate greater than any previously recorded by scientists. Fast-flowing lava flows destroyed homes, a post office, and a gas station. Aerial bombing and physical barriers have been attempted to be used against lava flows, but both have been unsuccessful. Explosive eruptions can also occur when there is dangerous interaction between water and magma as they create steam and build immense pressure. One such explosion occurred when the lava lake in Haleakea crater drained, causing violent steam explosions as cold groundwater contacted hot magma in 1924. Now you may ask, what sets Haleakea National Park apart from Volcanoes National Park? Well, Haleakea landscape has been shaped primarily by erosion. It is an erosional basin carved by streams and landslides, while Hawaii Volcanoes continues to be defined by active volcanic processes. All Hawaiian volcanoes, including the Big Island, will eventually move away from the stationary hotspot and become extinct, and then be devoured by erosion and subsidence, vanishing beneath the waves and become one of many extinct volcanoes in the Emperor Seamount chain. Thank you for listening.